Music for me, music is one of the best things that I do in life. I started playing when I was 14 years old.
Can start with a drum beat. Jason will put his little piece over the top. Wanga could come in with a bass line and we'd just latch on.
Jason started to play guitar and I put in a bit of bass, and then Angus will say, don't stop, keep going.
Stevie would just be rapping over the top, and all of a sudden we've got a jar full of mush.
The whole process of this album, particularly being in the studio right now, I think the majority of our work has already been done. Writing, recording.
3 times a week at times. We're in our practice sessions, recording parts, trying different versions of songs.
We started that weeks ago with Scott and I, so we got together, got all the demos.
It was so good just to go into the studio, have no commitments coming up on the weekend. Yeah, we just get to be creative. It's sort of the best part of it.
Who's cooking tonight?
Yeah, who is cooking? No one sorted it.
Well, it was
one of you boys.
It's not like I've had it.
We are here in sunny Gosford, which is not sunny at all, at the Grove Studios recording our debut album. Let's go. Hopefully one of our plaques will be up there in the future, but this is basically where all the living quarters are. Costa's inside at the moment making himself a bit of toast.
Yay!
Mr. Wanga here.
Bit of cough mixture here.
And Jason, being as professional as always, working on a guitar solo that he's freaking out about for tomorrow. This thing has been working overdrive since we've been in here, but today it's just simple teas. We'll get into the studio, see if Jack's doing anything with Angus.
Yeah, the process of tracking is quite disjointed. When you're in a band together, it's a whole thing. Everyone's together, you can hear everybody. When it comes to tracking, we're all isolated.
For myself, sometimes I feel like, wow, this microphone is picking up everything I do on that drum. So every note has to be accountable.
Check out Stevie, eh?
It's been really good to work with Jack and Scott in the studio here. Their process is very, very refined.
It's probably one of the most asked questions, how we would describe our sound, but I don't know if we've figured it out just yet. I think with this album, we're getting there.
This weird hybrid of hip-hop meets a reggae vibe with elements of like country rock in it.
It's like a hip-hop, modern hip-hop reggae.
There's a lot of emotion put into these tracks.
You better be leaving the room, but don't you come rolling back to what you would think of a sword and whack.
Probably the hardest bit is standing in the studio, because you get your nerves and you just don't know, and you start thinking about things.
I know Jason likes to do a lot of finger warm-ups. Con will sit and repetitively drum over his rubber pad.
I've been gargling salty water all week. I don't want to get sick off one of these grubs. Honey and lemon drinks.
Basically what I've done there is I've cut a lemon in half, full lemon, goes straight in there. Then he asked for a ridiculously unnecessary amount of honey that goes in there. And then after that, hot water. No tea whatsoever, but apparently this makes him sing like an angel. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to give you any eye contact.
In this album, we've layered parts to make them thicker and stronger, and then we've also layered on top of that EDM elements.
A lot of our songs now are becoming electronic. Loving those sounds. For me, it's synthy, it's space-like, it's out of this world.
There is something there that is a King Social sound, and we're starting to get there by having more collaboration and more input from everyone.
We've found the soul of the band, and I think that's a really important thing.
Since we've started this band, all I've ever wanted to do was have a full album. It's incredibly exciting, and to see them get excited about something I'm excited about also gets me pumped up, so I can't wait.